So right now we're headed to the PawPaw tunnel. About a quarter-mile walk. This place is one of the wildest places on the C&O Canal towpath. And it's ranked as one of the most haunted places in Maryland. So I'm gonna turn some light on once we get out there. Just giving you a preliminary story of what's going on here. This is actually on the canal, and goes right through it. One of the only places I know where a canal actually goes right through a tunnel. It's pretty cool. This was built in the late 1700s, early 1800s. Try to get you some light so you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna put some light on for everybody. I'm filming in 360 here, Curtis.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Hope this will come out good. Trying to make this as bright as possible. So the story with this tunnel is, this is what down the C&O Canal. What I mean by that is, when the canal was originally built, they scoped this tunnel to be a year to get through the actual mountain, and it took them 14 years. And by the time they got through the construction of the tunnel, back then I don't think they had explosives and stuff.
No, they did a lot of pickaxe.
Pickaxe, wow.
They used gunpowder.
Did they?
Yeah, but you can't blow much up with gunpowder. You crack a rock and stuff.
Yeah, so by the time they got through it, the railroad had surpassed them and made its way through this area and became the preferred form of transportation. And the canal, I think, went bankrupt not far after. And then I think the government helped subsidize it for a while to try to keep it going. But
yeah, it was really organized.
Yeah, but it never did much. Sorry, a little fidgety here, trying to get my bags right. How far is it up there, do you know?
Not very far.
So for everybody watching the video now that we're making, we've actually ridden this with the dogs a few times through the tunnel. But now they've just done construction. I think they're like in between construction, so they're giving access to it again, but I'm not sure what kind of shape it is, so we didn't want to take a chance of taking the dogs through it again. It is a little squirrely to do it, because at least the times we'd been through it, I don't know if they changed it through construction, the railing was kind of open, and when the dogs were close to the railing, they were really apprehensive about going there. So we actually had to we had a bunch of bikes both times, so we were able to take 2 dogs off the side that would be overlooking the canal through this railing, and put the dogs, the other 2 dogs, on the side against the wall. And that way we had 2 dogs on each bike, total 4 dogs, and they were against the wall, so they felt comfortable. And you'll see when we get to the tunnel what that looks like. And you can go back and look through my WooFDriver videos and see, I'll try to link it on this video, our rides through the PawPaw tunnel. This is is this West Virginia or Maryland?
Maryland.
It is Maryland, yeah. But
The Maryland sign's right before you turn into the campground.
oh, is it? Okay. Now, isn't there a house down here?
No, it's back there and it's solid. You can't get inside of it.
Was it open before? Because I thought that's what.
Unless it's a house that we missed that I haven't seen.
I thought that's what Doug was saying.
He kept saying that and I never could find it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah.
I just never did see it. And one of these trips we were on, I came down here and walked down here in the daylight so I could see, but I never did find it.
Did you? But you never found it. Huh. So again, folks, nothing much for you to see right now. It's Chris and Dan in front of us, but you can, this is in 360, so you can actually spin the camera. You'll get a view of my body, obviously, which is not going to give you anything, kind of like a roadblock. But looking around, you'll see the woods, and again, you'll see Dan and Chris in front of me, and Curtis is on my left. I like 360, as you can move around and kind of control your own view. My lights are probably going to start attracting bugs. So once we get to the tunnel, well, they'll be in the tunnel too. The tunnel is how long? Is it 5/8 of a mile? Do you know?
Lord, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't either. It'll probably tell us on the sign up here.
Didn't they say it was the longest tunnel through solid rock?
I think so.
United States or something?
Mile 156, in case you're keeping track. Yeah, I think something like the longest tunnel through solid rock, like you were saying in the U.S. Some designation it had.
I read on that sign back then, I can't remember.
I think this sign probably said closed, and while this is like they're in the interim, they folded the sign down so because it's not closed anymore. What's on the left side? That sign over there, because that's not the canal. This is well, I mean it might be the canal there, but on the other side where there's a road sign or some trail sign. Oh. That's how you can climb around it. That's how you get around the mountain, I think, if you don't go through the tunnel, I believe. We're still walking a little further than I remember. Again. Yeah. Really? That's cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, real. Huh. Yeah, we're always looking for abandoned houses and areas to do our paranormal investigations. It's a little further than I remember, Curtis. You're not kidding. Little foggy, overcast now, light rain falling, always makes it a little extra eerie. Time is, if you can see my watch, 3:35, that is a.m. I believe this is August the 18th, 2018. And again, we're en route to the PawPaw Tunnel on the C&O Canal towpath. And a lot of Civil War history through here, hence the ghost hunting aspect that we're most interested in, kind of to tell the history of the trail further, maybe the hidden history, if you will. Chris is doing something here. What are you doing, homeboy? Trying to get water?
Yeah.
You thirsty?
Yeah,
Somebody broke a handle off of one down at the campground.
too much water. Sure, couldn't see it died down there.
That's the one down there, so too.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody broke a handle off of it or took it off.
Huh.
Pump don't work
Wow.
as a bandit.
Dan, you'll like this. This area's cool. PawPaw Tunnel, there it is.
How many people died building this thing?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people, unfortunately, died building it.
And they saw that was taped under a year. And
Oh yeah,
like
so 14. 14.
14.
14, yeah. That's what I remember. stories behind. Well, Dan's finally getting a little exercise in. Where is this place? It's like this far. Did they knock it down or something? The construction phase? I'm going to keep the camera rolling, folks, so I can hopefully show you a grand entrance to this place. There it is. I knew it was coming up, so hopefully it'll come in the camera's view very shortly. And because of all the lighting that I'm actually wearing, you can't see that. You'll actually get some really cool views. You should inside. We should. Again, a little more signage here. Breaking through a mountain. I'll read this. The PawPaw Tunnel stands as a monument to the ability and daring of 19th century canal builders. By building a mile-long cut through the mountain, including the 3,118-foot tunnel, the canal avoided 6 miles of river bends and steep, rocky cliffs. Methodist minister and contractor Lee Montgomery began construction in 1836, with estimates of completion in 2 years. Labor shortages, financial difficulties, understanding the cost of the work, and a maze of lawsuits eventually forced Montgomery into bankruptcy. Work on the tunnel stopped in 1850, so that's where the 14 years comes in. The tunnel was finally completed, opening the canal from Georgetown to Cumberland. And for those of you that don't know, Georgetown is in Washington, D.C., to Cumberland, Maryland. So this shows the first picture. Surveyors above use simple instruments to keep the digging on a true course. Blasting the unstable shale with unpredictable black powder was dangerous business. Injuries and deaths were commonplace. 2 shafts were sunk in an effort to speed the work. This enabled workers to dig from 4 directions. The excavated material was dumped into the hills surrounding the tunnel. Wow, hand labor. Using what we would consider primitive tools, laborers dug through 3,118 feet of unstable shale. Picks and shovels, wheelbarrows, black powder, mule power, and back-breaking labor built the tunnel. Irish laborers, British and German stonemasons, and a few other nationalities came together to build the canal and tunnel. Occasionally, there were clashes between the diverse groups. And I'm going to read this sign to you. Going against the grain. The Potomac River meanders through 6 miles of bends here with steep cliffs dropping to the river, making the digging of a ditch canal nearly impossible. The canal company engineers could have followed a natural fold in the rock stratification to burrow the tunnel, but that would have taken them too far from the river. They decided to tunnel a shorter distance diagonally through the rock folds. This decision, however, led to many cave-ins because of the predominant soft shale they encountered. The river and the rocks here are unforgiving. They cost the canal company time and money in its race with the railroad. And then just some ways in and out of the tunnel, some rules about it. So we're gonna keep walking here now. My crew, the WereWOOFS, seem to have left me. So here would be the canal. The canal's dry here. Can't get a total great look at it, but we're going to start our ghost hunt, folks. Curtis is on it now. I don't even see where they did any real construction. They probably just shored this thing up. Dan, we've come through here with the dogs. Yeah, can you believe it? They freak out because of the openness of the fence here, so we had to run 2 bikes, 2 on each side.
That one time when we come through, you did all 4.
I did all 4, yeah, I was able to get, because that bike was a little narrower. Really? Why? Hey, I got the Ovilus if you want, Curtis.
Go ahead and turn it on.
Okay. I didn't really bring a speaker.
You got anything to say? That's all right. We'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I figured that. Oh, actually, I like to set this. Yeah. If it goes over, we ain't going in. You got a hand for it, or?
Not really. I've got this. If you want to, or I can put this up.
Here, where do you want to put this? If we move, there's leaks everywhere. I was going to say get to a dry area, but I don't know if there's such a thing. Well, you want to leave it on the edge, or you want to hold it?
Sure, I'll leave this on the edge. This thing only costs $35.
You want phonetics?
Yeah. We'll see what we do to talk. Are there any spirits here with us? We've got a device you'll be able to speak to us with. We've also got a device there you can touch it, it'll light up. That little thing with the green light there, if you touch that, it'll light up and show us that you're here. Can you talk to us? What's your name?
He just talked.
I heard you. What'd you say? It dropped off. We heard you talk. Don't be scared.
He just
Can you say that again?
show up on your.
We missed what you said.
Can you tell if the IRs are on? It'll in the camera. Show it in the camera. Yeah. Yeah. Let me turn them off so you can see the difference. Does that look the same?
Can you talk again? We heard
On.
you talk.
It's the same.
Okay.
It sounded like you just said hey or. We heard you. Hey, can you do that again?
So folks, I'm setting up another 360 camera. This one's infrared. See if we can get any activity here.
Looks like somebody's trying to interact with it. Can you speak for it? Is it hard?
No, at the car. I've seen a little bit. Sorry, folks. Here's a little bit of.
Say one thing. Can you do that again?
Just want to get this going, so. Now, for those of you that know how much technology we use, all these different ghost hunts, this is a really cool device. Okay, so this is going. Hey guys, just don't hit that over, please. K2's right there, bud.
Can you come touch this green light here for us? Light it up.
So I'm just taking a walk through here to show everybody what this is all about. Now this is the canal to my left. And I'm gonna try to see how deep the water looks. It looks really clean. Doesn't look real deep. Remember, this canal is not really maintained because it's not in use, obviously. So I'm taking a walk with you to the deep inside the tunnel. You got?
Get something and said help.
Help?
How can we help you? He said get something and he said the mark up and he said help. We heard the help part. Who do you want us to get? Are you injured? Keep talking over to you. He was talking to you.
Bats all over, so.
Y'all ever come through here on bikes and dogs? You remember seeing us before?
If you go to our last ghost hunt here, you'll see there's an opening in this wall to my right, and there was a black rat snake coming out of it. Could have been an omen of what was to come, huh?
Are any spirits here with us? Anybody that wants to communicate with us? We sure would like to talk to you.
What's that, Curtis?
I said it ain't gonna be Penhurst. I said Penhurst is about to say that.
Really?
Yeah, I like that place. I'd go back.
You would?
Yeah, I like going back to the same place more and more, because then you get to ask the spirits more questions, and you know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Like we could go back and see if we can be like coloring book.
Yeah, that's true.
We heard you talk. You said you needed help. How can we help you? We're glad to try at least. Why do you need help? Are you hurt? Are you injured? How long does it take to build this tunnel?
What's your name? Curtis has been talking to you. My name is Bill. Danny's here, and Chris is at the entrance to the tunnel, trying to get some other ways working that you can communicate with us. Came a long way to talk to you.
You want to talk to Bill? You don't want to talk to me?
Would you like to talk to me? I'm the guy that drove the dogs through here, one time during the day and one time at night. Just wanted to say hello to you, try to discover some of the history here that's a little bit more obscure. Amazing.
What did they say was over 1 million bricks?
Was it?
Sign down there, well, I was reading all about it before I come in down there today. I had nothing to do, so I should have read all the sign. I think they said it's over 1
million bricks?
1 million bricks, yeah.
Amazing.
1 million bricks. That's a lot of bricks.
I think this railing's new. I don't think they had a sturdy of a railing last time. I remember it being kind of flimsy, the railing last time.
Yeah, this looks better.
What's it, a mile long?
Something like that, yeah, we're almost a mile.
That's what I think it said, a mile.
4,000 some odd feet or something.
Amazing. Crispy, you got that phasma?
Can you tell us the name?
What's that? You need a USB cable?
Yeah.
Ah, you didn't bring one.
What do you need? What do you need? Regular old USB man?
I got plenty at the truck.
Here's the SLS.
Give Dan the SLS. He's usually good on that.
There's something in here because this thing keeps crashing. When we first came up here, something popped when it was there at the beginning. And I heard from God and I was watching.
We heard you call. Chris said he saw you on the SLS camera.
I got a 360 camera working up there too, guys, so heads up baseball.
Are there any spirits here with us? My name's Curtis. Bill, Danny, Chris back there. We'd like to try to help you. You said you needed help. What can we do? What is it you need? It's going all the way up in the red like it's trying to talk.
Is it?
Is it hard? The other spirits we've talked to before said it's hard. That's okay. We did hear you talk. You just not want to talk?
Thought I heard someone talking.
I think it's the water. That is the same thing. Or you might have to. Hard to say. I heard like a low voice like everyone came in.
Did you?
In the tunnel, yeah. But, we heard you talking to Oculus. Like I said, I see it's double red. Are you trying to interact with it and you just can't figure it out? I'm sorry. If you are trying to talk to us and you just can't, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You got the K2 on you?
It's all left.
That's cool. You picking up anything, Dan? No?
Well, we might get some EVPs. I don't know if you've gone back through that footage from, and I keep on finding them.
Do you?
Yeah, I keep on finding where we got disembodied voices at Penhurst.
Really?
Yeah. Like there was one where we walked into a room, Danny said something, when we walked into that back room of the room that we started out in, when we went back to the back.
Right.
Danny said something like, do you mind us being back here? And the voice said, get out.
Wow.
And it was a disembodied voice. And then we got 2 disembodied voices down there in that tunnel. The 2 that I marked.
Wow.
And there's probably more.
You think so?
That was just on that one video. And there's 3 other videos that I put up, and then I've got one more to go through. And then I'm for the prison.
Eastern State Penitentiary.
For Eastern State. We probably don't have a lot, but I think that interaction with Chris in the basement
Oh, I got a USB cable on me.
where we were verifying what he was seeing on his SLS with the blur.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna argue that blur up and down with people. It's like, no, if I can sit there and say, okay, would you move over in front of the camera and the blur moves?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, really? And I do it 5 times in a row.
Right,
What is-
exactly.
What is it?
Exactly.
There's no way that's a ghost. Okay, then what is it?
And what is it? Exactly.
That's, the purpose of science is, okay, if it's not that, then it needs to be something else. If you don't know what the other thing is, then shut the fuck up. I think some people like to get on that ghost hunter thing and just try to aggravate people.
You think so?
Yeah. Because this one guy was telling me, and I like to look at these pages, I'm like, dude, he's telling me about how he's this big ghost hunter. And I'm like, dude, you don't have like any other friends that are in the paranormal, and you've only got like 22 friends, period. I don't think you're telling me the truth. And your thing says you work at Walmart.
I did have a USB cable. I could have taken them off of here.
Even those guys that did the ghost hunter, they were skeptical of everything.
Yeah, I know. Crispy. Go back.
Well, we did hear you talk. I wish there was some way we could help you, but
See if you're getting any K2. Dan, you're not picking anything up on the SLS? He went to get that micro. I had one on me. Last time we were here, we climbed the steps. I think you can climb them.
no, I made him read it. It does not apply.
Yeah, but they just I belong to the CNO on Facebook. They posted a picture. They said, oh, this picture was taken at the top of the steps of the PawPaw tunnel.
That's cool.
So-
The sign down there says not to climb. I don't care. It don't matter to me. Y'all can go up there. I don't think I'm going to go back up there because I had to crawl up it the last time.
Did you have to crawl up it? I could check it.
Yeah, I had a hard, I got,
I'll just go as far as I can.
it won't hurt. I mean, it won't hurt. There's no big deal.
Nah, I know. They just don't want you to get hurt. Might as well do it for the folks watching the video. Wow, this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm on top of it now. Giving a view. This would be the entrance to the tunnel. I'm gonna go back down now. Just wanted to, not much of a view here in the nighttime. What's that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's me. Hope you're getting a good view, folks. You can see eyes? No. Oh.
Yeah, I saw something crazy too. It was really crazy. What the hell was that?
Really?
It moved like,
You just saw something? I got heavy lights on me so I can look. It was on the camera? Oh.
yeah, I saw it on mine too. It was weird.
An orb.
We know you got heavy lights.
Hey.
Can you talk to us? We really would like to help you. There might not be anything we can do. Yeah, we can leave it. Sometimes that's all.
Oh, you wanted to see the light because the light's facing this way. It did?
Yeah, it's got lights on the side, on the bottom of it.
On the bottom, IRs. So if you're looking through they're IRs. You won't see them with your naked eye.
Show up with big bright white lights on mine.
Yeah. Chris gets the phasma working. That's really cool.
We'll try that, yeah. I'll just put them that way.
Give that a whirl. Can't believe we can't get any.
They must have just replaced like some of it, because this has been there a while.
Yeah.
Would you speak to them, please? We'd really like to communicate with you. Chris is going to get another device that may be easier for you to use.
Can you make noise and go into their ear?
Do you hear that? There's a frog, but.
Can you bang on the railing?
You got one on?
An anomaly? Huh.
Danny, see you on the X-cam?
Something sounded like it jumped in the water there. Bat right there. About the only movement I'm seeing.
Are there any actual spares here? This is supposed to be most haunted, one of the most haunted places on the East Coast. Or is everybody just hearing water around?
You hear that way down there? Hello?
Somebody down there? Come up here and talk to us. Or make a noise so we know for sure you're there. Something loud so we can hear it.
Light bulb?
Light bulb. That's what he said, yeah.
And that's what I've got these super bright lights on.
Was Bill blinding the crap out of you? You scared of the light?
Light bulb. I've never heard it say light bulb.
You want a light bulb because it's dark in here? You want that little light bulb I got sitting on the dash of my van? It's kind of cool, isn't it? You follow us up here from the campground?
You want me to shine the light in your direction or another direction? I'm going to bring the light bulb close to the box. You want me to shine it somewhere?
It had been going all the way up into the red, double red, now it's yellow. Looks like you stepped off or something.
We're filming in here, so you can make yourself seen. We might not be able to see you now, but we'll see it when we review the footage. Is there anything you'd like to add or say?
Yeah, even if you can't talk through this box, if you talk, we'll probably be able to hear it when we go back and review our film. This is a camera, by the way, if you know what a camera is. If you don't know what a camera is, it takes motion. It takes this money, you know. I don't know how to explain it. Never mind. Anyway, we'll be able to go back and listen to what our experience here and listen to what you said.
Now Dan can see you. He's got a specialized equipment that'll allow him to see you. So please make yourself seen or known.
Yeah, walk out in front of Dan and wave at him so he can see you.
Light bulb. And I think it's so relevant because I'm wearing all these lights.
It's never said light bulb before.
Never. Now that says 1969. You think someone was really here? To your left.
Oh, yeah.
You think that's really written on?
Van Diemer. 7/15/1969. Could have been. I know some Van Diemers, and they are from this area over here.
Really?
Yeah. Y'all know any Van Daviders?
What's that say, Dan?
Lady go a couple.
It's the
Oh, historical thing.
historical part, 2003.
So I guess this was all coated with plaster or, I guess it was plaster. But I guess all these were covered originally.
You said light bulb. Did you want us to do something with the light? Did you not like the light? Want us to shine it a certain way? Want to make yourself visible?
We heard you talk, you don't have to right? Where were we bothering? If we're bothering you, you want to leave, just tell us to leave. We don't bother nobody, we just came up here and talk. We enjoy talking experience, that's the thing. We've learned a lot in the course of doing this.
We'd like to learn your history and the makings of everything. If we can help you, we'd like to do that. Hello.
It's not mapping anything? Yeah, because you've seen it other places, right? That's odd not having.
That's how you know it's the real deal.
Yeah. We didn't get nothing in here. We didn't get nothing. I remember I carried that clear through here the last.
Yeah.
We didn't get nothing on that.
Oh, we're dead quiet. Nothing, no dogs, nothing, no breathing sounds. This place is eerie when you think of everything that went on in here.
We did hear you speak. We've got a few little things. We appreciate that.
Someone cough? I heard a cough. What's that? Was it him? Ah, the we didn't bring the laser grid. Yeah. What did it say? Did it say something? Swore I heard something. Swore I heard something. Are we lighting up the tunnel too much for you? You want me to turn the lights off?
Can you try to see if it helps?
No, like that.
See if it makes it. You can turn it back on after. We'll see if it.
Is that better? You can answer me. Not back on. Did you work on this tunnel? Did something happen to you in this tunnel? That's weird.
That was a big boy.
That's was something.
That was a big boy. That catnip? Is that bigger something? What was that?
It's talking. So you worked in this tunnel? Something happened to you in this tunnel? Were you in the Civil War?
No, did the light show up on this big figure? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's working. Just
That's what I was like, that's what I just had this weird. Is it working?
what's your name? My name is Bill. It's Curtis and Dan. Chris is lurking around somewhere. Did you make that water gurgle before?
Yeah, that was a weird noise. We hadn't heard that one. You knocked Bill's camera in the water?
Hope not.
Told him to make a
I'll
noise.
send Dan in to recover
Make
it.
a noise, he didn't say how.
That's true. Is that Chris coming? Because I see a headlight. See it? That's Chris, gotta be. So we're gonna fire this thing up a little bit, crank it up so you can maybe communicate a little easier through what Chris has. What do you say? You heard him talk though, didn't you? What's that?
Are you here?
He's telling you Chris is here. Maybe he won't. A wind tunnel.
I'm just gonna sit down here on this rock and see if you wanna come here over here and talk to me. How about that? We'll just hang in here a lot. We heard you talk several times.
If they didn't want you going up there, they'd have that thing roped off too. I mean, it's so inviting.
I'm just telling you what it says.
Yeah,
on the sign
they don't want to get sued.
there. It even says either end.
It does?
It says either end of the tunnel.
Chris, I had a USB cable. Hey, this thing, it's a mountain right here. You can, when you go around the mountain, I wonder how you go.
How far?
Well, there's a trail.
Yeah, there's a ledge up there.
I went on a ledge. I went up there.
Right, it did say something about, I wonder if that's where that little trail down, that might be where that little trail down there goes.
Yeah.
Because it said something about tunnel.
The bypass when they were working on this.
Oh, it went around it. So what, it just takes you up and over the,
I'm not sure. Right, dude.
it'll have to take you up and over the top of the tunnel, I guess. All right, well, Chris has a different talkie device here that we're gonna try. I'll leave this one on, but maybe this one will be easier for you. It said a couple of things, but. Were you here when it said light bulb?
I said light bulb.
It said light bulb.
I'm wearing all this intense lighting.
Somebody's lights on, it said light bulb.
That was clear as day.
That was, yeah, that was really close.
Yeah, they got two.
Can you talk for us again? Huh?
You got 2,000 that. You gotta upgrade it into 2.
I can't wait to go back and watch. We might not have much, but I swear I keep hearing a voice.
You do? Really?
Yeah, and usually, and it's a male voice. It's not.
I got that IR camera down there at 360. It should be cool.
You might get some stuff around it when it's just sitting in there by itself.
Yeah. That's why I left it a little off the entrance, so in and out.
Shut us. Sound like you said train shut us down.
Boy, did it. That was train.
Yeah. And before that, it sounded like you said train shut us down.
And that couldn't be truer.
It'd be right. Yeah, it'd be correct. That's what. Did you work on the tunnel? Took a long time to build it, didn't it? A lot longer than y'all thought, huh?
Yes, it did.
You say yes, it did.
Yeah, I think it said yes, it did. By the way, I'm Bill. Curtis is the man talking to you. Chris is running the equipment, and Dan's running the SLS. What's your name? Sorry, I didn't catch that. What's your name?
Pamela something. She actually said her Pamela. Sounded like she said Pamela Sensible.
We should look that up. You're right.
Right.
No, it's Martin.
Huh?
Martin.
There's a bunch of Martins.
Martin and Pamela? Is that correct?
How did you get you're right and Martin?
That's right. Martin and Pamela. So did Martin, did you work on this tunnel? Yes, I did.
Be specific, it said.
Please. Did you build this tunnel? Were you working on the canal? sorry. Were you working on the canal? What is it?
I didn't catch it. It sounded like the one thing when you thought it said Pacific, it sounded like it said Union Pacific. It sounded like it said Union Pacific.
That was the railroad, I
That
think.
was a railroad, right?
So you worked for Union Pacific?
Or you don't like Union Pacific because they put you out of business.
Oops.
He said a whole slew of stuff there.
Is that a train?
It sounded like one of the voices sounded like it said, "I need a doctor."
Can we help you?
Did you die? Did you find me? I know. No, we're not hunting for no little kids in the dark. That's not a kid. He said hide. You want to play hide and seek? We did that a couple weeks ago. You know Ike? Yeah.
So is it Martin?
Can you tell us? She said something about it, Sam. Why did I jump? Did you jump off the top of the? Did you jump off the top of the tunnel?
Did something happen to you on top of this tunnel?
Somebody might have died. Yeah. If somebody dove off of that into the canal, it probably would have killed them because it's not deep. The water's not deep.
Yeah, it's not deep.
She said, "Did you jump off there thinking the water, thinking you'd be okay jumping in the water and it killed you?" It's the same voice.
He said I did something.
There will be no something. There will be no something. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. All right, here, I'm gonna give you the olive back. This is not called it. We'll let Chris thing do this. And I'm gonna get my K2 back out and see if
Something beat us?
the rain beat y'all, didn't it?
Beat us.
Beat us would make sense if they were talking about the train. The train got their line set at first, didn't they? Yep. It'd be up again at that guy. Yep, they keep that going. Touch this green light it up and show us that you're here.
Say something. Do you hear us? That's okay. I can see you. Sorry, dude. What did he say? Hang on, Chris, you want to wait up for Curtis? Crispy. No? Is he talking to you?
I think I can hear better back here.
Who is this? Did you work here?
Contact them.
How many spirits?
That was weird.
Hello?
That's wild.
How many spirits are here?
6?
Good question.
Oh,
Good question. How many spirits?
That many, something, or that many of them. I like how it switched voices in the middle of the sentence. You notice that?
yeah. That's bizarre.
They
We're working. They were working.
What were they doing?
It went from a male to female voice in the middle of the sentence.
That's pretty wild.
Whack.
What kind of work were they doing?
Setting?
Setting, bricks.
Setting bricks. Right. In this tunnel.
Million bricks, huh? If I could.
Trust me.
Everybody in the right place?
Some kind of search bar.
That's clear. I can't tell. Disappear. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to disappear.
He said, God help me.
Anybody you can.
Yeah, but you can't get back.
Yeah,
What year is it?
that's exactly what it
What year did you say?
It was like Spanish.
Can you say that in English? The year? What year is it for you? Did you build this tunnel? That's right.
Do you like this app better than the other one? Just speak.
Really great.
Really great something.
Were you in the Civil War? Are you a Confederate soldier? Do you need help?
There is a way out.
There's a way out.
I'm trying to.
Trying to. Are you trapped?
Four people. Four people are trapped?
Or poor people?
Or poor? Did you say four people are trapped or poor people?
It sounded like she said the poor people are trapped.
Ah, the poor people are trapped.
What's trapping them? Why? Why are they trapped?
What can we do to help you?
Can we help you?
Reverse mode activated.
What was that?
Area.
And you. What could we do to help you?
Who are we speaking with? What's your name?
Look at Robert. And the last one, yeah, you'll find out.
Is that what he said?
That's the one you don't want to ask him what he did.
What kind of voice was that?
That's the name. That's what's holding him as a demon.
Is it?
The first night I used it, there was an evil thing, and like an old black woman, like strong black woman, and they were fighting each other.
Is your name Robert? For sure.
Is this one easier or the other one easier to speak through? Put the other one back on.
Can you touch his green light and make it light up?
Beyond reason,
Is that what he said?
something like that, yeah.
Look, and it's his building.
Oh, yeah?
There's this thing that is like a side thing. It's kind of like an obvious. It's his building.
What's your name?
There's Chris. What's your name?
I'm Bill.
I'm Curtis.
Dan's here. Don't drop the shit in the thing.
What's your name?
Peter. That would be wild if you got electric in this tunnel.
I can hear better when I'm standing away from it, yeah, because then you don't get the...
Who was killed in this tunnel?
Mr. Sherman.
Were you killed? Did you die? Are you dead? Said find out. How do I find out? Demon? Did you say demon? Dirt.
Hot place for a nail.
For a nail, yeah. How could they put a nail there? I think that's when they built it.
Nailed it with a mortar.
Reverse mode activated.
Let's go down to the other end.
Why don't you come here and talk to us? I don't want to walk all the way down there to the fucking tunnel. I'll cuss at you if I got to get you to talk to me, because I'd rather you come here and talk to me than not fucking walk around, because I know y'all gonna be around easier than I can.
You could have done it from Paranormal.
Nah, we'll go down.
It's like a fucking
I don't care. Whatever you want to do. That's where
You want to go down a little bit?
that's where the snake came out.
One of the holes, there's a lot of holes. Feel a breeze coming. The hell's all that? Coach.
Put the other one back on. All right, good to see you guys later. See ya.
What's that?
Car.
Heck,
Look out on the road.
the road ain't near here. There's no road near here, dude. Yeah, there's no road
Road
near.
goes right by the campground.
Yeah, but you're way back from there. You're a quarter mile in this tunnel.
That's how long it took me to walk to that tunnel. It's where we're parked. I swear I heard a voice when we first walked up there.
She did too.
I did too, yeah. It's like a male voice.
I think I heard it yelling to y'all on there.
There's something. Telling me there's something in there.
Something in here.
Well, hey, we shouldn't be feeling a breeze here that we didn't feel up there.
That's true.
And we shouldn't hear anything in this fucking tunnel. It cuts out all of it. What did it sound like? What Billy heard, what did it sound like?
Car or something.
son's gonna be coming up here in a little bit. You got anything you'd like to say to us? Maybe the person that said they needed help? Can you come light this green light up one time for us?
No.
Huh?
No.
Did you hear something was burning?
I'm not even getting there, all you guys just now.
No.
No, and there, at Penhurst, I thought it was all in your yard, more, of course, we don't have any speakers on, but
Yeah.
y'all pretty much got all the other stuff you were carrying and it ain't lit up, so. Some of the stuff I debunked myself on there, probably I shouldn't have.
Probably shouldn't have debunked yourself.
Can you hear? Hello?
Hi.
Are you there?
Thank you.
What's your problem? You got a problem?
No.
No.
No? We're not here to fight, we just want to communicate.
Can you tell us about the history here?
Okay.
Do you want us to go out to the edge of the tunnel?
Tell.
Because that's where we're getting. I think we're getting more shit down there.
That's it down here.
We're going out to the edge.
Clean. Couple minutes here and we'll wrap it up. I'm tired.
It sounds like same girl.
Couple minutes here, we'll wrap it up. I'm tired.
Cool. I'm tired. My brain's not working. Yeah, I probably will sleep for a little bit before I go back.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm on.
Right in the parking lot here.
Yeah, I'll do that. What's the word you from?
Stan, Virginia. They're from Baltimore.
Where are you from? This home? This is home?
Something like that, yeah.
You live in the tunnel? Yeah. Do you build the tunnel? My dad did.
Her daddy.
He-
Your daddy worked on a tunnel?
What year?
Last that I remember, yeah.
What year? Who was the president?
Herbert Hoover.
Is that what he said?
That's it. He said Herbert Hoover.
That's cool. Thank you. Where are you from? Were you born around here? Ashton. Ashton, North Carolina?
That's Asheville, North Carolina.
Hoover. What was going on during Hoover's time?
Well, that was the roaring 20s leading up to the Depression. Well, first part of the Depression.
So after this place was built,
Or right before it closed. The Depression's what did it in.
that's right. You live in the tunnel now? You need help? By the way, I'm Bill. Dan's there. Curtis, and Chris is on top.
Hey. Hey, he said somebody may be in a double. No, that thing just lit up and it ain't lit up the whole time. And I thought it was a camera, but there ain't nothing. So it just lit up sitting in my candle.
Did you light up his K2? Did you light up his meter?
Because I'm not holding nothing that will light it up, and it lit all the way up to the middle yellow. Did somebody light that up? Why was that lighting up? Because I don't have nothing on me to make any electricity. This thing doesn't make enough to do it.
What did he say? Try again.
Can you try again, please?
Can you do that again? Make that light up? All you got to do is get near it, touch it, whatever.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
If you
Yes,
would-
please.
If you wouldn't mind, please, yeah. I saw it light up, and there's nothing on me that would make it light up.
You work there.
We're trying. He wants you to.
I can't do it. I'm not made of I'm not made of energy. Well, not in the way you guys are, anyway.
You go up there, Dan. You need the exercise.
I'm fucking good. I got some.
You got you what?
You like Light that up one more time. I saw you do that.
My sister.
My sister did.
Something like that.
Can she do that again?
Just a Hulu.
Is that what you want? I did. Do you want us to leave?
How about if I just set it here? Yeah, we're gonna have to leave soon anyway because the sun's gonna come up.
Whoa, it lit up when that fell.
Yeah.
I wonder if it made it fall. That does it too, yeah. Did you make that fall? Tree. Did you make that fall? Can you come near it and try to light it up?
Yeah, I saw you do that. It was all the way up to the middle light. And that don't just happen by accident.
I'm not.
That don't just happen by accident.
What's the difference?
You're right, there is no difference. It would just make me happy. It probably don't mean shit to you.
What is it?
Oh, man, I'll put it away.
We're gonna leave soon. Anything you want to say to us?
Yeah, got any messages for your family or friends or anything? Anything you want to tell anybody?
You remember we were here with the dogs about 2 years ago?
Did you? So the girl who jumped.
Tell me more about it.
Allie.
Allie, is that your name?
Okay.
What time do we get here?
3:24.
It's to the tunnel or to the parking lot?
Parking lot.
I've been
Which
filming
one?
for an hour and 32 minutes.
You have?
Yeah. Who's counting? I am. I just looked at my camera. The camera's counting. I'm not counting.
I'm getting tired.
We appreciate you talking to us.
I'm gonna collate my camera down there.
We got a few good responses. If that thing said Herbert Hoover when we asked who the president was,
That's major.
and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah.
Will you be able to tell when you? So folks, we'll review this footage, which was in infrared, unlike what you're watching this camera. It's not infrared. Infrared will allow us to see things that we can't see with our naked eye, as I was explaining earlier. Hour 30 minutes.
I'm gonna probably do it.
30
No, I'm not making. No, I'm not making a deal with you. I'm sorry.
Crispy, you coming? Let's move this train.
Did we hear somebody's voice when we first got here?
Did you hear what I was saying when I asked her about the girl that jumped? I said, I want to talk to the girl that jumped. I said, I want to know what happened. She said, I just jumped. And then she said something else about it. But she answered me.
Did she?
Yeah. But what I think was, she didn't know we were killing. And then I
She
said
just
something about, I said, it sounded like she said something about head first. So it sounds like,
Like you
if
were
she'd done
saying,
it
it's
fucking head
shallow.
first, they would have fucking killed her.
Yeah.
It drove her right in the fucking ground. And I don't know how hard the bottom of that canal is. It's probably pretty fucking hard.
Stone, I would think, in here.
Yeah, they had to cut through all that.
Look at the
Look at what?
look at the tunnel entrance so I can get the light.
Oh.
If you stand right there, I'll get you.
Looking at the sun.
Yeah, looking at something.
That's Daniel looking at my.
I can see again or something.
Cool. Okay, let's head back, guys. What's that?
I couldn't do it.
No?
It's too bright.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Dan has me keep them on bright. Look at the way they carve that rock. That's.
You gotta stay here.
Yeah, you can't come with us.
Yeah, you can't go any further in the parking lot. You can bunch of boys down there, you can get down and mess with them if you want. Poke at them and steal their shit.
You need help, Chris? Water? Whose water's that? Okay, let's move this train, guys. So now we're heading back. Hopefully we got some good evidence. Again, folks, you can go back into the WooFDriver archives and the WereWOOFS archives and see when we've come through here during the day. And we've also did an earlier ghost hunt here a couple years ago. Oh my gosh. Look at Daniel's son hitting it.
Long day ahead.
You do? What do you got to do?
Move the couch.
For who?
My sister and I gotta go cut that crab piece and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh man, you do.
So I was like,
Nice rain, huh? Supposed to rain or no? How long do you think it is? Yeah, that tunnel's a mile long. Yeah, that's what it said, close to it. You think? Okay. Man, I'm starving. I'm so hungry, dude.
You have most of the boxes in my truck.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. Right there.
You can just put them in my carport. Put them away Monday. It makes it quicker. Yep. Looking forward to getting back to the truck.
You are too. I bet y'all kids are starting to wake up.
You think?
They could be.
It's still early.
I don't know, the boys got camp shit, they tell you really.
Do they?
I remember when I was doing shit.
I remember riding up here with the dogs. Twice I went through it.
Is this
He's-
you can drive through the tunnel and this is the whole trail?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is this the same trail we were just on?
Yeah.
Oh,
The whole
really?
C&O, yeah.
Dude, what the hell was that way we took this? It was 27 minutes.
Chris said it was a shortcut.
I was for the killing.
Yeah, they're redoing it. They're working on the tunnels, shoring up. That's what they've been doing it for like a year or something. I mean, I can't tell they did much, but probably just the integrity of it. Whew. This chest wear starts to get uncomfortable. I've had it on for like 6 hours, but
The what?
chest gear.
Oh man. That's why I took mine off. I ain't dead on for longer than 6 hours.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I don't want a whole dog ride.
You definitely want to book Lake Shawnee because
We'll decide Monday.
okay. So that's a 6-hour drive. We just gotta make sure it's committed to you.
Okay, folks, I'm running out of light, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed the tour. This is the WooFDriver of the WereWOOFS, signing off.